Hey everybody, welcome to part 13 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix on PC, 100% full game playthrough. If you are watching these videos as I pump them out, this is the first one recorded for the year of 2022, so happy frickin' New Year everybody. Last episode, I came to the realization that I could not finish all of Terra's Mirage Arena at this time. That is because I usually don't play the game this way. I usually go through all three characters' stories and then go back and do cleanup, so I honestly had no idea that each character had a Mirage Arena event that was exclusive to them, and that you had to clear their stories to unlock it for everybody else. So, my bad. That's what I get for not looking into it before playing the game a different way for this Let's Play, but you know what? That's fine, whatever. I guess it's going to work out better that way so we can do all of the secret bosses at the end. So, as promised, what we're going to do here is we're just going to go back to the metal shop and buy the rest of the commands that we need to buy. Then I'm going to show you guys real quick the legitimate way to power level before I go ahead and just use the trainer to hit 99 instantly. And I mean, this time I'll actually show you guys how to do that. Well, I mean, just, you know, if anybody wants to do it that way. This game is honestly, like, probably the worst in the series to level grind, like, maybe even worse than Chain of Memories, just because it's as repetitive, but you can't really speed through it. It's probably about as bland and repetitive as leveling Riku up in Chain of Memories, actually. I mean, Sora, you can just win with Mega Flare and wipe everything out in one shot, but the leveling to max is definitely repetitive and tedious at best here, so seeing as I've done it fair and square plenty of times already, I'm going to go ahead and use the easy button on this one. Again, that's on I'm playing on PC, so you might not be able to use the easy button if you're playing on one of the consoles. Alright, anyway, so the main attraction of this episode is going to be the Unversed battle missions, which is those absent silhouette-y looking things that we've passed through in each of the worlds. We're going to go ahead and tackle those guys in this episode. There is one in every world except for Mysterious Tower. Now let's see, there's one in Enchanted Dominion. Yeah, there's one in every world, including the Keyblade Graveyard, the exception being the Mysterious Tower, because that really doesn't count as a full world. We just go there to get Yen Sid's old man wisdom. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the action here. First things first, let's go buy our commands. So I saved up a crap ton of extra medals because that's how many we need to go ahead and buy the rest of the commands that are available here. Alright, so we still need Voltage Stack. We still need Unition Rush. We need our final Shot Lock. And we need to buy a secret gem, just so we have one of every item. So that's it. We bought every item we can from the metal shop. Let's go ahead and save. And let's get the hell out of here, because we have done everything that we can do here for the time being. We will not be finishing this until after we've done Ven and Aqua stories. Alright, so we can go ahead and head over to Radiant Garden, because that is where we are going to do our power leveling. We'll drop down to the castle town. Alright, let's go through, because we haven't really checked the report throughout the Mirage Arena portion. So we have the tournament tickets. They're in stock. And you don't have to keep them in your inventory. You can buy them as you go and use them if you want to, but you just have to make sure that you've bought them at one point or another, and the easiest way to do that is to buy them and not use them so you know they're there. We've got all the recipes, we've got almost all the Keyblades, we've got one of every Catalyst Crystal now. Or do we? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, we're good. Game help, all the Garage Arena stuff. Alright, so command decks, we got some good stuff. Ultimate Cannon, Vial Barrage, Aerial Recovery, the rest of the Friendship commands, our last couple Ice Cream commands, the mini spell, let's just look through this real quick. We're going to look through it again at the end of this episode anyway. We've got Xehanort's Report 5, character files, we have Monstro, who gets his own special page for some reason. For the Unversed, we've unlocked the Mimic Master and the 4 Iron Prisoners. I think that's all of them. Okay. Ice Cream Guide, we've made them all. If you look at the command collection, we're not done, but holy shit are we close. Let's see what we're actually missing here. Alright, so we're missing 5 commands. 5 friendship commands. And we're actually going to be getting them in this episode. It might take a few tries because some of these things can be very temperamental, but we're going to get them in this episode. Alright, so for power leveling, let's go ahead and load up the deck. Once I remember what buttons I'm supposed to press. Alright, clear this out. Turn our Magnega deck, our Ice Cream Collection deck, into the power leveling deck. Alright, so this is very straightforward. To power level legitimately, Mega Flare, really, I mean, this is a just in case thing. You shouldn't have to heal. Throw a couple Kiragas in there, and then after each Mega Flare, make sure you have a Victory Pose command. You know, we're actually going to put that Kiraga down here. We've got the Kiraga set for the shortcut anyway, so that's what you want to do. Mega Flare, Victory Pose, Mega Flare, Victory Pose, and the Kiragas just in case. Now, we are going to go through the Fountain Court, all the way back to where we fought the Trinity armor. Alright, now, once you get right about here, let the enemies start wailing on you until your HP is down to almost nothing. Which boys should all out of that. The enemies are strangely non-aggressive right now. It's very strangely non-aggressive right now. Alright, let's go over here for a minute. I'm sure some of these guys will try to hit us. How about you? You want to do some damage? irony, and this is the one time I want the enemy, so I go absolutely ultra on me and they're slacking. Alright, good enough. Alright, so unfortunately we have to listen to that annoying low HP beat. Now what we're going to do is we are going to make absolute sure that we have the EXP chance ability turned on. Doubles the XP you receive whenever your HP is below 25. So we're getting double EXP right now. So right now we need 21,018 points to the next level. Go in here, spawn the enemies, fire! Mega flare, victory pose. Oh, you know what? I made a little bit here. These guys do some damage. So this would have been helpful. Go back into your abilities, right? Turn off the HP Prize Plus and turn off Treasure Magnet because we want our HP to stay in the red. All right, let's try this again. So 19,947. Fire! That. Use victory pose. Again. And do victory pose again. So victory pose gives you just like a little bit of extra EXP. Okay, so we're not getting nearly as much as I thought. So I had checked this and apparently I still got it wrong. So for Terra, after you've beaten his final boss once, which I actually debated doing once off screen just to make sure that that was right. So right now Radiant Garden's battle level is 6, which I guess should have been a red flag for me right there. Again, you know, playing the game differently than I normally would, and it's kind of backfiring on me here. So after you defeat Terra's final boss, which I have not done on screen yet because I want that to be the last thing you see before we go on to Ven's game. Just because the endings for each character here, they're if you haven't already played the game, you'll see soon enough why I want that to be the last thing you see for each character's story before we do the secret bosses and whatever comes after. When you defeat Terra's final boss, Radiant Garden's battle level jumps up to 8. And there will be more enemies in here, and doing what I just did should get you about roughly 2,000 EXP a run. But what I'm going to do right now, because I'm not going to sit here and grind this out even after I get the battle level glitch, as they call it. I'm going to fix my deck back to where well, actually this is the other deck anyway. I'm going to throw on Vial Barrage and level that up real quick to maximum. So you can't see it on screen, but I've got that trainer active. And I'm going to turn on Infinite EXP, and I'm going to turn on Infinite Command Deck EXP. I'm going to... There we go. So just with the EXP Walker equipped, I just got max level. I forgot all about that. You turn on max EXP with the EXP Walker equipped, literally move, and you're max level. And like I said, all the way from Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix when we started, I've used the trainer to level up just because I've leveled up fair and square in these games probably about, you know, anywhere from 5 to 10 times depending on the game, and it just takes so much time to do it. And I don't want to take the time to do it fair and square this time, so there you go. Terra's 99. And let's go ahead and get Bio Barrage done. We'll go ahead and, as we work our way through back to the save point, we'll just level up the commands that we don't have leveled up yet. Which shouldn't be too many of them now. There's that mini spell. Alright, the only other thing we'll do is we'll throw on the Ultimate Cannon Shot Lock. There we go. Literally every command we have is now max level. Alright, we can turn the codes off on that trainer and minimize that, because we definitely don't need it now. Alright, so I'm going to set this up for our first Unversed mission. And this is why I made sure to grab a full deck of AeroGot commands. So these Unversed missions are very similar to like Mushroom 13 and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. They each have their own little mini game to play, and each one has a certain score or time requirement. The difference is you actually get a 1, 2, or 3-star rank at the end, and you have to get a 3-star to have them completed. And 5 of them drop a exclusive command that you can only get from them. Actually, do want to fire off that Bio Barrage Shot Lock right now, so we can get that hit count added to the report. So let me load that one back up real quick.
Take that! You're done! Take that!
So it works the same way as Ragnarok.
Take that! You're done!
And when those hit, they have a chance of poisoning the enemy. Alright, so that's Bio Barrage. I'm going to change this back to Lightning Ray for right now, because I'm going to try... I'm going to save Ultimate Cannon for during the final boss fight. That way we can just add a little bit of extra spice to the fight. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Wow, cool, level 99. I mean, I could do this one's Unversed mission while we're here, but we're gonna go World Order. We're gonna maintain the World Order, as Donald would say. Alright, so we went to Enchanted Dominion first. Alright, so this one is by the water side. That's the way to the castle, right? No, water side. Alright. So, you know, stroll in, wipe out any enemies that show up, which conveniently there are none. Alright, say hello to our first special Unversed, the Flame Box. There's a powerful negative energy. Alright, so this guy is going to start dropping meteors. Well, attack the fireballs launched by the Flame Box, don't let them hit the ground, and the mission will end. We're going to try the AeroGot approach. If that doesn't work, we'll try that Mega.
Win!
video description just because I honestly don't know offhand what all of them are. I'm pretty sure this one isn't really a high number, but I'm going to go ahead and go to 50 just on the safe side. So as you can see, with a full deck of aerogel commands and the magic haste ability, this really isn't that hard. Just gotta pay attention because sometimes aerogel might miss one. Just watch for the shadows on the ground mostly. See how he's getting faster? Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, 3 stars. And we get a Firaga command as our reward. Big reward, right? Big reward. Alright, that's 1 down. Let's see. So to set up for the next one, we're just going to put on our Mega Flare shoes. And then I guess we can use Meteor and Quake. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm setting the command deck now, that way it has more time to charge up before we get to the next one. So, hit the world map. And we went to Castle of Dreams next, so let's head over there. We are going to go to the antechamber because this one is in the ballroom. Just drop right on down. Like these guys out again, we can interact with them until they're gone. I could have very easily wiped those guys out with Mega Flare, but I'd rather not charge up again. Alright, so our next Unversed mission is the Lone Runner. Defeat as many Lone Runners as you can before time runs out. The 3-star score for this one is 30. And this one I can tell you with certainty. And just blast them. Just blast them.
Fire!
Every time you destroy a group, more will spawn. You just keep on going to the arena clearing commands until you get the smoke fire. Quake didn't seem to do much. That's alright though.
So long!
Now, alternatively,
fire!
Just walk into this with 4 Mega Flares, launch them all, let them recharge, and do it again.
Want some? Fire! Say goodbye!
Already doubled the 3-star score. I mean, I could really just sit here for the next 20 seconds and do nothing, and we've already got it.
Take that!
Alright, so, I mean, Quake ended up not being that useful for this. We'll probably use, like, Terra's Meteor Strike Attack Commander. Anything with a wide attack radius. But, I mean, we got it just fine anyway. So there you go. Really, all you need is the 2 Mega Flares. So there's our first Illusion command, which is one of the 5 yellow ones that we're missing. Alright, so to set up for the next one, I'm going to be a real cheap piece of shit on this one because I just don't feel like doing this one fair and square. especially because of Terra's absolutely abysmal speed. You could go into the next one using the Ven D-Link to, you know, be faster, but there's just such an easier way to do it. I figure if the game is going to allow us to break it, then why shouldn't we break it? Our Kiraga deck is already fully reloaded. Oh yeah, one other thing my scatterbrained ass forgot to do. Go back into your abilities and... oh no, I did turn them all back on, alright. Sheesh, I didn't even frickin' drink for New Year's and I'm still forgetting everything. Getting old. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to Dwarf Woodlands for our next one. And this one is in the second area of the underground area. I guess we could save since we've done 2 of them. Now, so as you can see, some of these have, you know, exploits that make them pretty easy, and then there are other ones that are just good old-fashioned skill-based. You know, that can be a problem. The Radiant Garden and Disney Town ones in particular can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, there's our guy. Let's see if we can interact with it. Alright, we gotta get rid of the enemies first. It's worth a shot. Alright. The area is shrouded in poison. Attacking the Vitality Vial to make it release clouds of HP. Use these clouds to stay alive. You know what else you can do? You can just stand here and keep on casting Kiraga every time your HP gets to the danger zone. Heal! Stay far away from this thing and keep casting Kiraga. So you need to survive for 2 minutes for the 3-star ranking. And with a full command of 8 Kiragas, that really should not be hard. So the legitimate way to do this would be to keep attacking this thing. But again, the game is giving us everything we need to exploit this and make it easy, so I wouldn't use it. Don't make a habit of letting your HP get all the way down to the last hit, because then if that thing comes over and hits you, you know you're done. So try to stay away from it. Spam the Kiraga commands until you get to the 2-minute mark. Heal! Just run away if you have to. It's easier to do it this way. I could be like running up to this thing and kicking the crap out of it to get it to drop HP, but again, Terra's slow as shit, and we have this easier way to do it, so why not use it? Heal! Now granted, Boromir said the same thing about the One Ring, you know, why not use it, but this will work out better for us than that worked out for him. Heal! 26 seconds. Heal! This obviously isn't just a tad easier if you have the HP plus abilities all maxed out. Heal! Almost there. Heal! Heal! Once you hit the 2-minute mark, just let your HP run out. We've got a 3-star rating. Wait, it's beautiful. Alright, there's 3 stars for this one. Our second illusion command. And we'll just right back into the game. Alright, so for the Radiant Garden one, we are going to load up our Thunder Surges and our Fire Surges. hopefully that will be enough. Like I said, the Radiant Garden one and Disney Town one for me are the more difficult ones. So drop down in the entryway. We'll go ahead and save to let that command deck load up. Nope, we don't want to go to Central Square. We want to go to the Outer Gardens. Alright. Hit the valve on the belly balloon's back to deflate it. Don't touch its stomach, that'll cause it to inflate. This is a time limit. Wait for it to attack you and block. Oh, really? Once its back is exposed, just spam the surges. And hope to God we make the time. And I don't think I did. I think it's, I want to say 15 seconds with 3 stars. I bet that's only a 2. Oh! Okay, nope, that's a 3 star. So maybe it's like, I gotta look that one up. Maybe it's like 17 or 19 seconds. I know I just cut it really close, but there you go. Just surge the ever-loving shit out of that fat bastard. I can get away with saying it because I myself am a fat bastard. Obtained illusion B, that's our 3rd illusion command. Now let's get the hell out of here. Because naturally, if you complete that mission and then you somehow get killed, which at level 99 we shouldn't, but it will reset that you did it, I'm fairly sure. I've never died after doing one, so I don't know for sure, but with the mistakes I've already made as far as planning this out, I'm not about to take that chance now. Alright, so for Disney Town, it really doesn't matter. There's no commands that are going to help us. So we'll go ahead and set up our crowd control deck again in anticipation for the Olympus Coliseum one. So, Disney Town is going to be very similar to the Black Bell ad from Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, where there's going to be a bunch of them, and you got to hit the right one. It's a little different though. You'll see. This one might take a few tries. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. So go out to the raceway. I mean, we passed by this one a few times already. Wipe out whatever enemies get in the way.
Fire!
So, to the best of my knowledge, commands that hit multiple enemies will not help you here because the whole thing is you can't hit the wrong one. You have to hit the right one. At least we get good music for this one. Defeat as many ringers as you can in 2 minutes. Attack the original to make the rest disappear. Attack the wrong one and you'll lose 5 seconds off the clock. So each one is a point. When you defeat the whole group, that's a point for each one. And you need 40 points. So you gotta really pay attention to which one it is. Find the next group. Sometimes you're far away. You want to approach from a point where you can see them too, because you need to be able to track the original as they separate. sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll spawn nice and close, but they're like going all over the place for me this time. Oh, damn it! Might not get it on this one. Yeah. Shit. Now we're not gonna get it. Holy shit, we got it. Cool. Yeah, we got the score. Doesn't matter now. 40 is the score required for 3 stars. Excellent job, Anakin. I mean, Terra. You know, the whole wanting to be a master thing and never really getting it. So there is our 4th illusion command. And we can just get the job out of here now. It's a save point there. Yeah. The only save point here is one of the main plaza. Alright, so like I said, there were no commands that could have made that easier for us, at least not that I figured out. I'm sure somebody better at this game than I has, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So, let's get out of here. We've already got our deck set up for Olympus Coliseum. So, I'm sure you've noticed by now that so far all of these are just like a new variant of enemies that already exist in the game. And that trend will continue. Let's go ahead and save. Just because if this thing crashes, I do not want to have to do Radiant Garden and Disney Town again, because I really did get lucky on both of those. Alright, so for Olympus Coliseum, we're going to run into a Jellyshade variant. Except this time they don't even have a new name, they're just called Jellyshade still. I think this one has a wicked tight time limit. Defeat 300 Jellyshades as quickly as possible. And Mega Flare. And
Fire!
Mega Flare.
Fire!
Here
Take
and
that!
Meteor.
You're
And
done!
Blade Charge. And Meteor Crash. And Meteor again. Oh, please have been fast enough. I don't even remember what the time was on this one. Oh, we got it. So maybe like 25 seconds or 30 seconds. Again, I will get the actual times and I will post them in the description. But just like with all the descriptions, they'll be like, you know, you'll have to actually click on that show more thing to see them just to avoid the spoilers. Alright, so Olympus Coliseum's done. All the ones I expected to have problems with so far have gone pretty well. Now, the deep space one can be a touch problematic. The commands aren't super important, I don't think. I mean, you mostly want to like block and counter with this one, but we can try to set up. I'm gonna try the rhythm mixer strategy and see if it actually helps. Throw some mind squares in there. Throw our thunder surges in there. Oh, actually, you know what? Scratch that. Better idea. Let's do Sonic Blade. Do Chaos Blade. We'll do a Thunder Surge there. What else do we have? We'll throw Blitz in there. And then we'll throw another Thunder Surge. We'll try that. So for deep space, we're going to go back to I forget what the room's called offhand, but it's the one where we first were able to manipulate the gravity. I think it's the control room we want to go to. Oh, nope. We wanted to go to the Machinery Bay access save point. My bad. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let those commands charge up. So the biggest thing is make sure you have Treasure Magnet and Prize Plus equipped. Make sure you've got your, it is actually called Treasure Magnet. Duh, you said Treasure Magnet, you're still looking for the draw ability. Alright, so head on out here to the launch deck, that's what the room's called. Alright. We're gonna go right over here, there it is, we'll try not to trigger any regular enemy appearance, there we go. Alright, this guy can cause problems. Funny little story on this one. I was helping a buddy out, we were taking turns fighting one of the secret bosses. And then we went on to do the Unversed missions, and we had a bitch of a time on this one until we finally realized, wait a minute, did we turn the Treasure Magnet ability back on? Yeah, you had to be there. It was funnier if you were there. Alright. Attacking the Gluttonous Goo will make it drop colorful orbs. Collect as many as you can in 2 minutes. So this is basically the struggle from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, except this enemy is actually a threat. You need a score of 90 out of 100 possible orbs to get the 3 stars. There's not a lot of room to fuck up here. And just lay into this thing.
Take that!
Now the thing is, you have to get 90 orbs, and then you have to kill them. Unfortunately, he has, pretty lethal attacks.
Heal! So long!
Alright, we've got the 90. Now really we can just play defensively and stay away. Because for some reason his attacks are unblockable. And Thunder Surge really isn't doing anything. Let's try the Shot Lock, why not?
You're done! Let's go!
Wow, pretty bad that didn't do anything.
Heal!
Alright, we're actually getting killed here, so it looks like he only has certain moments where he's vulnerable. So get in like quick jabs, try to pick up the orbs, because it looks like going full attack mode is actually not really helping us. And Terra's slow speed is also not going to help much. got our 90. Now we'll just play defensively for the last minute. You don't need the perfect score of 100 because this is a little harder than your Kingdom Hearts 2 struggle. Let the timer get down to like 15 seconds or so, then just ride it out with the shot lock. Because we are invincible during the shot lock no matter what. But really, we can just probably keep outrunning him. Now the Terra's really good at running. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to stand still long enough to do the shot lock. We're just going to stay moving here. You know, so he's getting faster. Okay, we got it. Alright, we have... Oh, so there's a stun block, but we already made stun block. Alright, and that is the last one I expect to have any trouble with. So, for the next one, we're going to make use of our Ice Slide ability. And then for the deck command, we're going to load up with just the Thunder and Fire Surges again. And we're going to try to keep them all grouped together. Now, should the need to heal arise during this next one, you want to use either the Renewal block or the Heal Strike finish, because you want to be able to land as many hits on this next one as you possibly can. That being said, there is a chance we could die on this one, so we're definitely going to save as soon as we drop at Neverland. And you want to go to the... Oh crap, where is this one? Brain fart here. Yep, drop down in the gully. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, so the reason I was having a brain fart on this one is because it's literally the only reason you actually have to go into this area in Terra's game. Alright, so here it is. Charged up? Yes, it is. You're going to start fire. Alright, so this is a variant of the triple wrecker, and it's called the Element Cluster. So whichever one is in the middle is what you want to attack with. So it's going to be either fire, blizzard, or thunder. But basically a more dangerous white mushroom from Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. So he's in Blizzard right now, so we're going to use that Ice Slide. If we can actually target it. Oh, no, he changed. Alright. So now, Thunder Surge. And just spam it. Alright, and I believe the score is 70 hits. Alright, Blizzard again, so let's use that Ice Slide. Alright, so there's our score requirement right there. Now, if you wanted to be, like, really cheap with this one, you can honestly just load up the ice creams for the respective forms, and and just use the command styles to get your hits. And this also worked out just fine. There's our renewal, get some health back. Now really I could be playing defensively right now and just staying away so I don't die, but I mean, I'm actually want to see if I can get 99 before he, Oh. Awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the score requirement's only 70. So, you know, I went a little bit there, but whatever. It's nice to show off every now and again. And voltage stack, so I suppose I didn't have to buy that from the metal shop. Remember that for Ben and Aqua's game, I guess. I couldn't fully remember what the rewards for each one was. I just know that we need the 5 illusion commands out of these guys. Now, let's go ahead and set up for the one in the Keyblade Graveyard. Which is perfect, because after we do this one, we're just going to go over to the last save point in the game again anyway. So, for this one, in Terra's case, I'm going to do a deck with nothing but wind cutters. Now, I saw, I can't remember who it was, but I've seen like a bunch of other people do it this way. And it looks like it should work. I mean, they used wind cutter, like a bunch of Thundagas, but I imagine all wind cutters is going to be a tad more effective. So let's pop on over to the Keyblade Graveyard, where destiny awaits us anyway. So unfortunately, we do have to go... Oh yeah, shit, we gotta go all the way back through Twister Trench, too. Alright, you know what, let's go back to our crowd control deck. Let's actually, change this up a little bit. I mean, we're level 99, so nothing should be able to really hurt us that bad anyway. I'm actually gonna try to, like, just dodge, like, the Sonic Dash my way through. I don't feel like doing the Twisters again, but there's always that chance one of them's gonna get you. This Terra's slow as shit. Good job, Terra. Alright, so now we can switch back over to the wind cutter deck. Oh, come on, really? You know what? I did it again. We can't even do this one yet because we have not technically cleared this world's story yet. So, my bad. I did it again. So, okay. So knowing the errors that I've made playing through Terra's game and the way that I chose to do it this time. What I will do when we get to Ven and Aqua's games is I will beat their final bosses off screen when I get to them. That way we don't run into issues like this again. I mean, it's not going to solve the Mirage Arena problem because we'll still have to go back and do the cleanup anyway, so I won't... I will... Oh yeah, this is a little embarrassing. I figured I knew these games like the back of my hand, but then again, as I've said, I play these a certain way when I play them. And this is the first time I've really gone out of my way to do everything for one character before moving on to the next. Alright, so, I mean, you saw the little flower enemy on the thumbnail that I always do for the titles. The last one is the Mandrake variant. Is it the Mandrake? What is it called, the Mandrake? Yeah, so the last one that we have to do is a variant of the Mandrake, and it's called the Floating Flora. But we'll have to come back and do that afterwards. So for right now, let's, I guess, just get our boss deck set up. Alright, we'll just modify this one for now. We're going to keep the 2 Kiragas, and we're going to throw on... Yeah, we're definitely going to use that. Use that. Use this. Use that. And we'll go ahead and use that. That should be good enough. I'm not going to go crazy because, like, some of the more powerful commands have too much of a charge up time and they're just going to get dodged anyway. We'll set Ultima Cannon. Alright, so that's good to know. So for the final Unversed mission, after we go and do Ven and Aqua's games and we come back to clean up with Terra, we'll just remember to go ahead and get that. And that again is, I guess, something I should have expected, but I didn't think it through too much. So you've seen all of the Unversed battle missions but one. Alright, so let's go ahead and look over our command deck and report one more time. So the only new commands we picked up... Oh, right, I got the other one. Okay. So why the hell is that not leveled up? Oh, these have to be leveled up too? Well, that's fine. I'll do that off screen. Alright, so... You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Even though, I mean, it's kind of driving me nuts either way because now they're all not going to be in this episode, but you know, again, I'll remember that for Ven and Aqua's games. I am going to end this episode right here. I am going to level up those illusion commands that I got. Actually, I won't level those up yet. We'll do that on the next one. So here's the plan now to kind of do damage control on my latest scatterbrain fuck up here. We are going to end this episode right here. I am going to go and do Terra's final boss off screen right now. And then when we come back for the next episode where I actually show you guys Terra's final boss and ending, we'll just we'll pop back to the Seat of War and do that last Unversed mission. So that being said, that's the end of this episode. That is all of the Unversed missions except the one that my dumbass didn't think to make sure was accessible first. So, you know, my bad on that one. But next episode we'll go ahead and do that, and then we will do Terra's final boss and see his 100% totally happy ending where nothing bad happens to him whatsoever. As always, thank you all for watching. Hope everyone's enjoying the game so far. I know we've been kind of taking a break from the story of the game, but trust me, we're getting to, I mean, I don't want to say the best part, but definitely the most impactful part of Terra's story. Until next time, may your heart be your guiding key.